If you clicked on this video, you probably are part of the millions of players that are hard suck gold. So in this video, I'll be bringing down simple tips on how to get out of elo hell in just a couple of weeks. If you don't know already, my name's Rooney and I'm an Immortal 3 Valorant player and coach. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. First, I want to preface that every time you log into ranked and solo queue, you should immediately block out all the losses and wins and solely focus on your own improvement. You need to understand that most games are controlled by you and can be single-handedly carried by you. That's how I got to Immortal and how thousands of players did too, and finally realizing that it isn't your teammates or smurfs holding you back will help you go a long way in Valorant. So first, let's figure out the best roles to get out of gold. There are many agents you can play to carry yourself out of gold, but I'll be giving you 3 that are easy to learn and easy to implement into every map. First is Reyna. As overhated Reyna is a great agent to solo carry games if you're mechanically proficient. She's easy to learn and does not take much thinking to play her compared to other duelists like Yoru. If you fully understand how she's played and how to use her kit, you'll thrive in gold and easily rank up. Another agent that is also really good for ranking up is Skye. Skye is able to not only flash for your teammates, gain information, heal her teammates, has her own drone, and is able to both play passively as an anchor and aggressively as an entry. Similar to Reyna, she is very easy to learn as her kit is not hard to adapt to. She's also able to easily solo carry games as she can pretty much play every role, which will help you fill in the gaps you notice in your teammates. She can also switch playstyles whenever you feel needed and can be treated as a flex agent that can adapt to any situation. Lastly, Phoenix. Phoenix thrives in gold as he is not only really easy to learn, but his flashes and ult ability is unrivaled. First, Phoenix flashes are the fastest flashes in the game, and if you lock down the technique to have flashes instant pop around quarters like this, you'll get free kills and even tilt your enemies beyond belief. Also, with one of the strongest ults in the game, which only takes 6 ult orbs to take, you can give yourself a second life, and realistically, if you play the map correctly, can gain your ult every 3 to 4 rounds and a half. Obviously, you should choose a main agent that aligns with your strengths and how fun you have with them, but these 3 agents helped me a lot while I was hard suck gold, as they were all easy to learn and can be insta-locked on every map. And right before we get into the next tip, if you enjoy my content and want to show your support, make sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe. And also, if you're interested in joining my Discord where I offer affordable coaching and be able to connect with like-minded individuals who are looking to improve, the link is down in the description. If you want to rank up fast, you need to be playing consistently through every game you play. This also means you need to consistently perform mechanically and not look like this.
Wow, that's...
Last player standing. God dang it.
What helped me and a lot of my students to get out of gold was to develop a warm-up routine. Just like going to the gym, you need to stretch first before going to heavy lifting, which also applies to Valorant as well. This is my routine that got me to Immortal. First, I go into the range and simply practice my counter-strafing and flicks for around 10 minutes. Then I go into 2 to 3 DMs and continue to practice my counter-strafing, but also emphasize crosshair placement as well. This is because if you have good crosshair placement, it does most of the heavy lifting in terms of aiming, as you won't have to be forced to micro-adjust or track enemies when your crosshair is already on their head. This is a very simple warm-up routine and is made that way for a reason, as it mostly just helps you get into the groove of the game and gets rid of all the shakiness and inconsistencies that you would normally have if you don't have a warm-up. And it is also very short, as you don't want it to go over 25 minutes, as it will then tire you out before you even play. This ties with the last point, but in order to actually improve in something, you need to play consistently. That be, you play for 6 hours a day or just 2 hours. You need to set a goal amount of games played each day in order to improve. No matter how much VOD review you do or how much aim training you do, if you don't put in hours into the actual game, you won't see any results. I personally play 2 games a day, including my warm-up routine, and right now I'm currently sitting at 300 RR in Immortal. As long as you play with full focus and intensity each game, you will see significant gains made in your RR, as you will most likely win the games you play if you put your 100% into them. You don't have to put hours and hours a day into the game, especially if you have to balance other priorities such as school, work, or sports, but you still need to make a schedule where you can put your time into it a little bit each day. I've coached a lot of gold and plat players, and a common thing that comes up is their confidence. First, let me tell you this. If you're fully focusing on improving, I can guarantee that you're already better than 90% of the players in your rank, but you don't see that due to the lack of confidence in yourself. I also had a big problem with my confidence, and it took a big toll on my performance, even just bringing myself to queue. I accumulated methods on how to gain confidence and apply it in your game. So first, play on an ult. This of course means you shouldn't smurf, but if you have a second count that is close to your main rank, play on it to develop your confidence, mechanical skill, and get over the issue of being scared to queue. But this method only should be used if you have time for it. If your sole goal is to rank up and you don't have much time to play, then you should stick to your main account and focus on improving it every game. But if you lack the mechanics or the confidence to even swing angles, then having an alt account to play on and rank up with can be a very useful tool to improve. I personally was hardstuck plat for the first 2 acts of playing the game. I then made an alt account to improve my overall mechanics and confidence. I found that this skyrocketed my rank, and I shortly got to Immortal after doing this, which then helped me tremendously while ranking up my main account as I gained the confidence and mechanical ability to technically smurf on my main account. Again, if you struggle with confidence and overall taking duels, I highly recommend creating an alt account and actually using that alt account to get to your dream rank. And once that's done, you can take all that hard work and skill and apply it onto your main account. Because if you already know that you are, say, at a diamond level while your main account is gold, you'll put much less expectations on yourself since you already know you are much higher than you deserve. Just to remind you that this isn't for everyone, but helped me and a lot of my students to improve and get over their fear of queuing and their lack of confidence. Another method that is really effective is actually not applicable in game, but in life. If you feel self-conscious or insecure, all of those feelings will project onto your gameplay. So I highly recommend everyone, not just Valorant players, to start working out. I know working out can be difficult, but you know deep down that if you're feeling insecure or self-conscious about your body image, working out and reaching a good physique will aid in those problems. Being confident in real life will translate in your game, as you won't put as much pressure and expectations on yourself to improve and actually treat Valorant as something fun rather than life and death. Working out will also overall improve performance such as reaction time, increases memory and cognitive abilities, and improves endurance to tackle on long sessions of playing. There are countless of studies that support this, which I will link in the description. And if you just want to even be healthier and be more productive in your life, working out is a great way to help not only your performance in Valorant, but to increase your enjoyment and overall happiness. Obviously, there are many other tips that I can go into more and point out, but if you're wondering how you can get out of ELO hell, these tips, if applied correctly, is a surefire way to do so. Again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and make sure to join my Discord down in the description to be able to ask me any questions that you have. Also, if you want to know how to win every single game you play, watch my last video where I teach you how to consistently carry your games and double your win percentage.